Fox Chicago, asking the questions.
Well, after the Blagojevich scandal, two Illinois Republican lawmakers are pushing Washington and Springfield to adopt separate pay-to-play laws.
Congressman Mark Kirk and State Senator Matt Murphy want to make sure people who get money from lawmakers' pet projects cannot give campaign cash. And Congressman Kirk joins us live from Washington, D.C. this morning. Good morning to you. So what's your proposal?
So we propose that anyone who receives a federal earmark can't donate to the congressman that got it. And similar legislation in Springfield to ban any fundraising from someone who gets a member-initiated project.
So why is this so important, do you think?
Because we've now seen an orgy of pay to play under Governor Blagojevich. And this is a unique opportunity. Governor Quinn is here in Washington. I'll be raising this with him this afternoon. He should, as his first legislative priority, put forward the toughest ethics laws in the country, and it should include no fundraising from pay to play.
Mark, even though the governor is now, I should say Rod Blagojevich is no longer our governor, is that culture of pay to play, does it still exist in this state? I mean, I imagine a lot of people are very wary of politicians in this state now.
Yeah, Rod Blagojevich was not an unusual phenomenon. He grew up in the soil of corruption that mainly comes from our state government. We don't even have effective campaign finance laws. There are campaign finance laws in Washington. I think they should be toughened up to prevent federal fundraising from earmark recipients. But in the state of Illinois, it's described as the Wild West show, where you can raise any amount of money from anyone. And so it's a real call to action by our new governor, whether he steps up to the plate or backs off, because the old bulls in Springfield told him to.
Mark, let's talk about what's going on in Washington. You know, here we go, get rid of the governor. They impeach him, then he's convicted, so he's now out of office. Bring in Pat Quinn. Now we've got all these cabinet, positions that are being filled. These people aren't paying taxes. What are your thoughts? I mean, Timothy Geithner, Tom Daschle, I mean, these people are not paying their taxes when everyday citizens, if that were to happen to us, we'd be in a lot of trouble. These people are getting appointed cabinet positions.
Yeah, you get worried that some of the cabinet officers look like cheaters in chief. And right now we've got the sad situation of Secretary Geithner, who runs the IRS, presiding over the tax case of Senator Daschle. Senator Daschle, who owed over $100 grand in taxes, apparently is not going to be charged any penalties.
What?
You or I would be...
Yeah, we probably go to jail. Why aren't you guys raising Cain down there? Where's the outrage from lawmakers? I haven't seen a lot of it yet. I mean, it's not just that with Tom Daschle. It's also the fact that he's a lobbyist.
That's right. And raising money. Much of the undeclared income was from health care interests who were paying him to speak about the very issues he will preside over as a cabinet officer. You got the outrage here. The problem for me is I'm a member of the House of Representatives, and under the Constitution, I don't get a vote on Daschle. I don't think, based on this, that he is qualified for office. But it will be incumbent on the Senate to hold him accountable.
Right. You've got some buddies, though, in the Senate. There's enough Republicans there. What are they telling you? Is he going to be confirmed?
Likely to be confirmed, although that's unfortunate. I think we need some more backbone to restructure the stimulus bill, to take the pork out of that, and to hold some of these cabinet officers accountable. Because if you or I face this situation, we would face penalties and potential criminal prosecution.
Well, you would think. I mean, we'd sit there and go, well, I didn't pay my taxes this year, but neither did the guy who's heading up the IRS. I mean, as a citizen, you could actually say that.
Exactly. I mean, anybody who now avoids their taxes can just say, oh, I forgot, and employ the Daschle excuse. And I think that's unfortunate. Members of the cabinet should set a public example. They should be real heroes in our community. They shouldn't be tax cheats and dodgers.
Yeah. We look forward to seeing the outrage from you, Representative Kirk. I see a lot of Republicans sitting back and a lot of people who obviously don't agree with this, and they're just kind of la-ti-da-ti-da, you know, and I'm just curious, where the checks and balances are in all of this.
No, I think that more accountability is needed. We need to get every bonus dollar back from the Wall Street people that got any taxpayer bailout funds. And we need to hold these nominees for the cabinet accountable for their failure to pay taxes. Also, remember, with Secretary-designate Daschle, if he lacked candor with regard to this when he talked to President Obama, what else will he lack candor on when he's talking to President Obama?
Yep.
All right, bring up some good points. Congressman Mark Kirk, thank you for your time, as always. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Coming up